Oh, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Just pushed the old Super C back. I'm gonna I got the airline out. I haven't checked the tire pressures yet, but I'm pretty sure that they're probably low. So anyway, I'll bring you back after I get them blown up, and we will see if this old girl's gonna fire off or not. Okay, we're gonna see here if this thing's got any spark. Let's see here. We will unplug that. See if we can't get this real close to ground somewhere. Just enough we can hear it. And if we can get some spark. Yes, sir. I don't want to stay. That'll work. Pull the switch. Yeah, we got spark. Good. Okay, I gotta see. I'll shut that switch off. See whether or not the gas is on. The gas is on. Okay. So we will give it a little throttle. Pull the choke. I'm going to leave the switch off. We'll give it 2 pulls with the choke. Maybe give it 3. And then we'll shut the choke off. And we'll see what happens. It should go. Charging. So that's not bad. Yeah, I like it. So I didn't check the antifreeze. Probably ought to check that. Yep. Yeah, doing good. So I'll drive it down back. I gotta stow the crank. Put her back where she belongs. So yeah, let's drive her down back. Yeah, so we haven't worked it yet since we got the new engine in it, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on stuff today pretty good here to make sure things do like they're supposed to. So yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna actually put it over here on the cement pad where it's level and shut it off for about 30 seconds, and I'll check the oil real quick. Yeah, I wished it weren't charging quite so high, but probably that battery is stone dead, so yeah, we'll see how she goes here in a while. So I've backed over these plows a little bit. I've got this, that's my depth control. I've got that one flipped up. This one here, the way it lays, I can't flip it up, but I've got it in behind here. You lift it up high enough and then you have to stop. I'll back up a little ways. I'll get my chains on and then I can lift them and they'll slide ahead under their own weight. That'll help balance them out. That ain't supposed to happen. Wow, look at that. Not clearance enough. Huh, guess I'll have to take that one off. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shut you off for a minute. I'll pull this off. And, yeah. That was disappointing. Well, I'll bring you back. We're going to try this once more. Let's see what we can do now. So I use the hydraulics on the other side to pick it up. Beautiful. All we got to do now is tighten them up. There's a lot of rocks. You can see I hit one right there. I kicked the plow up. And, oh, just hit another one. So it's hard ground to plow, but we're doing all right. I used to like the old John Deere's. When you get to the end of the road, you hit your foot pedal. Them were kind of nice. Making an awful mess of my good gravel here. But she's running good for a new motor. This plow on the left side doesn't plow as good as the one on the right. One big rock. Another rock there. So anyway, we're doing good out here. I don't have much battery left, but charging system's working good. As far as I can tell, that temperature gauge isn't working. Or I didn't put a thermostat in it. I don't remember now if I put a thermostat in it or not. But anyway, she's running good. Got my hand in the grease. Anyway, put the touch control back down after you get the plows lifted. Anyway, I'm going to bring you back when I get done. Now we've been plowing along good here. Getting into the new area here that we've never farmed before. And you can see there's some good sized rocks in here. Probably have to dig some of them out. So far, this engine's running perfect. Yeah, must be quite a rock right there. Anyway, it's hard to look behind you and pay attention where you're going, but yeah, all the oil pressure and stuff staying where it belongs. Apparently the thermostat, I'm not working it hard enough to get it hot. That's all right. She's running good, not smoking. So I'll bring you back here in a little while. We're about halfway done. Well, this is the last pass for the night. It's about 10 minutes to 8. And, well, done enough for today. So, I'm only about 3 hours into this, so it ain't bad. I stopped plowing there about 10 after 4. And then came back, it was almost 7. So, anyway, we're getting her done. I'll get her finished up tomorrow morning. So, all we got to do is lift her at the end of the row here and we'll call it a day. There. Drive her up here on top and park her. Carol's just coming out of the greenhouse over there. She's giving up for the night. Been long days. Been quite a weekend actually. Being Mother's Day weekend. It's lock in babies. Let's let her idle for a second. The old girl's running good. Got that typical flutter that they all have. But, yeah, I got no complaints with the way the old girl turned out. And for those folks that are new to the channel, you see this tractor's all beat up. Gas tank's beat up. Everything's all beat up. This up here was all beat up. I mean, I've straightened this out a lot. So my great-grandfather bought this brand new. We'll shut her off. Yeah, that's better. My great-grandfather bought this tractor brand new. I think it was in 1952. I get the bill of sales for it up at the house. And bought it off Twitchell's. Farm Mall over in Oxford. So there was a twin to this, the next serial number. That one, would have been my father's uncle, I guess, got killed on. Anyway, that's another whole story. But my grandpa Flag, or great grandpa Flag, I should say, he bought this to log with, and he logged with it. When my father bought it, it was only 20 years old, and it looked like it'd been through World War III. You know, I mean, it was just all beat to shit. And he used her. I mean, he bought it as a working machine to work in the woods with. And this is where trees and stuff fell on it a lot of times. I mean, they worked it just like a skidder. And anyway, it's a wonder it survived, you know, but it has. And last fall or whatever, I did the engine in this, did the power lift there, and the touch control, and yeah, did the brakes on it. Ended up putting about $2,100 into it, and it still looks rough, but it's a good working tractor. Mechanically, it's good and sound. We did all the rear end oil. It's got all new grease in it, and you know, I probably could have taken some of this stuff apart and resealed it, but you know, it's one of those things. It's been like that ever since I was a kid, so I ain't too worried about it. You probably saw at the beginning of this video, I went and picked that up, and I had never done it since I put that light on there. When I was a kid, it had a light on there, but it was tipped down. Now I know why it was tipped down. To miss the plow lift. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. I'm going to turn off my lights here inside the shop, because, well, we got the bathroom in here that we let the public use, so we got to leave the lights on. Otherwise, they reach in and they turn the heat on, which they did that once today already. And yeah, hey, I never thought of it when I put that heat there, but they look for the lights. They're not realizing where they are, you know, because they're hid. And they reach in there and frig around, they turn the heat on, not knowing what they do. But anyway, yeah. Take care, everybody. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.